Oh, God. Oh, nicotine sickness. Boy, it just attacks you all at once. Whew. Man, I'm really riding the edge. Oh yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the second episode of The Deep State. I am your host, The Deep Fiend, and you are now residing in a deep state. Let's get you closer. Let's get you right front and center. I don't even know if that looks right or not as a shot. I just did that. I can just do things because I'm God, the Deep Fiend. And I'm here to tell you my gospel of how to live properly. Specifically today, I am going to be sharing with you the fruits of my research, the fruits of my continued labors to learn about the human race. And what are those fruits? Those fruits are going to be expressed in a political compass test. I'm going to run through the most interesting political compass questions that I can find, and I'm going to give you my hot takes from all the things that I've learned, from my infinite knowledge. So that's going to happen. Hopefully I'm not going to get actually nicotine sick. I can feel a storm brewing in my stomach. I tried that bit earlier while I walked backwards listening to that song, but I was smoking weed the first couple of times, and I think I overdid it. I feel like I'm just gonna fall apart at any minute. Let's do it, dude! Okie doke, everybody. I got set up, I did some shit, I took a shit, I shit my shit, and now I am here at polita.kiwi/values so that I can measure my political values. We got 4 axes, we got the social, we got the economic, we got the 1, and we got the 1. All right, statement 1 out of 50. Authority is always to be respected. Untrue. All authority is to be disrespected unless it's my authority. If it comes from me, that's okay. If it's somebody else, like, I don't know, they're probably doing it wrong. Like, that's why they should be disrespected, is because, they're just bad at it, compared to me. Authorities to always be respected. Strongly disagree, then, I guess, would be the answer to that. Statement 2. Capital gains tax is an envy tax to those of us who are successful. I absolutely agree with this statement. Everybody hates the rich, except me. I love the rich because the rich are successful. They're rich for a reason. I gave them wealth because I like them. Money is an indicator of how much God likes you. And if you're not making a lot of money, I don't like you that much. So poor people, tighten up your fucking pants and fucking get to work, okay? If you're poor, it's because you suck. That's the new regime. That's what we're entering now. You guys had it good under capitalism, but this is a new thing, okay? This is way beyond that shit. So that's how it's going to work. Strongly agree. Statement 3. Our punitive prison system is a moral and fiscal failure. I mean, you're not doing terrible. You're keeping murders off the street. That's got to be like a little bit of a success. The one place where you do have me is the drug stuff. As God, I am 1000% pro all drugs. Across, just all drugs. Just let them loose. Make them legal. What's the worst that's going to happen? People die? Whatever. Happens anyways. Honestly, I'd have to be a pretty lame God to not be pro-drugs. That'd be pretty... If I said I wasn't pro-drugs, you'd be like, what the fuck? This is just some kid on YouTube. Just ranting and raving into the night. And you'd be right. If I was anti-drugs. But I'm pro-drugs. So it's okay. I'm still God. Nothing's changing. Statement 4. I will always support my country regardless of whether it is right or wrong. Okay. Here's the thing about countries. Countries, I'm going to keep them as an institution, but not as a political institution. Does that make sense? So this is going to take a little bit of time, obviously. But I'm going to phase out countries as political bodies because we just don't need them anymore. I've got it covered. I'll appoint some people. I'll get some guys together. Don't worry. It'll be like UN 2.0. But, and that'll be for the whole world. But I'm not going to like disrespect people's individual cultures, you know? If you want to do your own thing in Japan and not fuck around with Canada, then that's fine. I don't give a shit. Just do it. Statement 5. New Zealand should have a codified constitution to allow courts to strike down laws made by Parliament. I don't know what the fuck New Zealand is on. If they don't have a codified constitution, you're out of the game. Except that's what Enlightenment philosophers would want you to think. Not every Enlightenment philosopher is correct. So I say, New Zealand, do your own thing. That's what I'm building toward eventually, is just do your own thing. Our history is one of colonial oppression and the exploitation of indigenous peoples. Absolutely true. They deserved it. They didn't have the technology, and they deserved what was coming to them. It's just nature. We're all just fucking animals, except for me. I'm not an animal. You're all animals. I just feel like such a communion with the human race that I just kind of subconsciously, I kind of identify with a human being. I sometimes subconsciously identify as a human being. Strongly agree, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that we exploited the indigenous peoples. They deserved it. They suck. Fuck them. Public schools should instill religious values in our children. Well, yeah. Am I not going to have religious values taught in schools that I create? Government should monitor our online activity to protect us from terrorist threats. No, the government's bad at that. Pray to me. I'll take care of terrorism. Western culture is undeniably superior to other cultures. Sure. It is silly to think that the government can build houses faster than private developers. Absolutely agree. Private developers, they're going to get it fucking done, man. They want to get that shit on the gate. Woo! Pornography has a negative effect on society and should be prohibited. Ugh. I couldn't imagine possibly getting rid of pornography. I know I said that like sarcastically, but that was actually true. I don't know what I would do without pornography. Porn is the reason this video is so late. I've never held a woman before. Immigrants to New Zealand should integrate themselves in our society and adopt our values. Oh! This is for New Zealand. God damn it. Clearly the areas of my research did not perfectly align up with New Zealand's concerns politically. The number of people immigrating to New Zealand is too high and should be reduced. I don't know, you figure it out. We should invest more in public transport. Ooh, public transport. Do I care about that? I don't know. It sounds like something that poor people would use, and I hate poor people. I mean, just hate them. I know I said it earlier. Low disk space. Oh, fuck. We'll be right back after a word from these sponsors. To tax is human, but to tithe is divine. Hey everybody, it's me, Deep Fiend, aka the one and only true God. You know, my personal friend and colleague George Washington once said, "Taxation is theft, baby. But tithing, well, now that's something higher than all of us." Well, buddy, I think he was right on the money. Taxation is fucking despicable, and you will never get a religious tax from me, the Deep Fiend, so long as there is vapor in my lungs. But I understand that some people are just so floored by this stuff that they feel that they have to give. If you feel like tithing, you can head on down to this PayPal link and PayPal me some money in the form of a tithe. Nobody has to tithe. There's no rules to it. Tithing means give when and how you feel is appropriate. I'm not going to pretend like I'm poor or anything, but even I can't deny that a little money does help grease the engines. I got bills to pay too. I got job problems like the rest of you. You know, turning tricks in an alley behind McDonald's is not as easy as it looks. Maybe if I get enough, I can quit my day job and start doing the deep state full time. I don't know. But until then, just look deep inside yourself. Ask yourself if you feel like being a good person. And if the time is right, give what you think you're comfortable with giving. I always say, keep on tithing until you feel better. That's my motto. But if you're tithing on the reg, try not to do it too much in front of other people. I don't want them to know how much money I have. This is Deep Fiend, now returning you to your regularly scheduled program. Hey everybody, it's me, future Deep Fiend. I'm looking at this video, I'm editing it. It's in the editing bay, and I'm looking at it. You all liking this thing? You all liking it? Well, unfortunately, it's all downhill from here. I got like another 30 minutes of footage of me answering questions, and none of it's worth it. Here's my excuses. 1, it's New Zealand, and they suck. 2, I didn't know it was New Zealand, and they suck. 3, these psychopaths at the bottom of the world wanted me to answer 50 questions before putting me into a meaningless identity box. I could take like 4 or 5 Hogwarts personality tests in that time span. Eventually, I just started clicking through shit as fast as possible. The Treaty of Waitangi should play a larger role. I don't fucking know. Treaty settlement. I don't know. We aren't doing enough. I don't know. Cannabis should be legalized for absolutely. Just clicking. And after like another 3 hours of that, I finally made it out. So, why don't we just round off with this for the night? Oh my god, I'm at the end. I made it out. I'm a libertarian capitalist. Oh, thank God. So, like, socially, I'm a centrist. Economically, free market, of course, you know. Nation axis, that's like global versus like national. I'm pretty balanced, which is interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. State-wise, state axis, which is like, you know, strong central government or like, you know, decentralized. I'm libertarian. All right, so God, to all of you, be libertarians. All right, everybody, thanks for watching this video. Can't believe I fucking got out of this. I'm free. I can go. Thanks for watching. One last thing I want to say. I want to announce a fan art contest. So I've been getting tons of excellent fan responses from Deep State Episode 1. Great comments, great emails. It's just been absolutely fantastic connecting with an admittedly small but devoted group of followers. So, you know, I've really been loving the stuff that you guys have been sending me. And particularly, I want a chance to shout out all of the fan arts that I've been getting. They're fantastic. And I want to sort of like, you know, put them on display and reward what I think is the best one. So there's going to be a prize for a first place winner. You can submit a fan art contest between the posting of this video. It starts the minute this video is posted, and it's going to end the minute that I say at some point in the future. It's going to be like 3 weeks from now, something like that, to be decided. But once that's ending, the fan arts will be showcased in Deep State Episode 3, and it's going to be fucking radical. So so post your fan arts, post great comments, share on social media, and thanks for watching. Until next time, keep it deep, my friends. I am free. Oh my God.